Yeah, what up, everybody? It's NYX, aka LNX, so you can just call me X, but it's your boy. Yeah, your boy. And this dusty motherfucker right here is
a simple man of simple pleasures, otherwise known as the Moose King, but that's just me. And we are the Dust Budnies, getting back into now day 2 of our episodic memory archive watch-through recap sort of explanation. Obviously, again, guys, for anyone who needs to know, there is, down in the comment section, if you need any questions, I will more than happily answer you on any of the crazy shit that goes on in Kingdom Hearts, and I will give you an answer that ranges anywhere from a brilliant, well-constructed thesis to they had to change that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't get me started on Ventus's eyes from fucking 2.8. Do not get me started on that. Nevertheless, guys, this is our Kingdom Hearts preparation week for KH3, which will be coming out, and we'll be playing all next week for you guys. Don't forget to watch out for our Kingdom Hearts unboxing video, where we unbox the PlayStation 4 Pro!
Yeah!
Kingdom Hearts 3 edition, and it will be amazing.
That it will.
Now, this episode, brother, is all about Shade of Memories. So if you thought my ramblings in the first game were long, and I didn't even basically finish that game, which we're going to finish up a little bit.
How do you know what this one's about?
I've actually watched through these originally when they came out in Japan, not too long ago. This has actually since been the translations of these, right? And I'm curious to see what a couple things sound like in English. For instance, hearing Chirithy in English is always kind of weird to me because I've
seen YouTube videos that explain the games better than this shit.
Yes, there's plenty. I even just saw a few today that do.
What the hell, Square?
Now, let's see what the second one has going for it, shall we? Get ready for Kingdom Hearts Shade of Memories explanation, because that one's going to get dense as fuck.
Oh, great.
Oh, God, you thought it was bad before. Just you wait.
If you guys saw the last episode, you know why I'm shaking my head.
Are the memories we share with the people we love our only
the witch who meddled with memory and learned some things cannot change. The promises we make stay with us always.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy have been searching for King Mickey and Riku. Their friends
Mickey
who were
has no
stranded
shirt
on the other side of the door to
No, there's a reason for that.
A clue leads them to a mysterious citadel called Castle Oblivion.
Which is also known...
Riku! You mean Riku's here?
Proceed, Sora.
Oh God, the card game.
And memories, man.
Anew, or to claim anew, only to lose.
Sora is determined to press on and look for his
Hey, check it out. I can't tell if we're playing the first game or the
and as
second
he
one.
climbs, his most
Chain of
precious
Memories,
memories
not
begin to
actual
slip
stage.
away. He is being tricked by Marluxia and a mysterious organization.
I always called him
who are
Marluxia like
trying
everybody
to make
else.
him their puppet.
But it's Marluxia.
It is.
Unaware
Sounds
that
better
the
that way,
events
too.
of his past have been rewritten inside his mind, Sora races to the top of the castle to save a girl named Naminé.
Sora, what happened to you?
I got lit, nigga.
You want me to abandon her?
Essentially,
But there,
he's so fucking high he can't remember anything.
Truth.
Even if you come for me, what then?
Naminé has a tragic
If you
story.
don't stop this, no one will.
Thanks, Lee.
Naminé has special powers. And she's the one who's been changing Sora's memory.
Yep. Which never gets explained. We don't know why her nobody specifically can meddle with
The
memories.
girl you've been trying to protect all this time
Oh.
is really a manipulative witch who shackles people's hearts.
The closest thing we have to an
Erase my
explanation is that
memories.
she's a princess of heart.
Destroy my heart.
Nobody of a princess.
But they call her a
promise.
witch. Bitches.
I know,
I'll always
right?
protect you. You have to
I got your
believe
back,
me.
Naminé.
You turn from the truth because your heart is weak.
Marluxia, chill.
You will never defeat me.
Oh, I beg to differ. We did. Hey, you can't just you can't just act like that.
First encounter with Organization 13.
I get it. This is their way of making you buy the books. I mean the game.
Those books actually don't exist. I really hope that they make those one day, because those are very nice covers.
Yes. Illuminati confirmed!
Oh!
Against the Devil Star!
The Devil's
Oh, no!
Oh no! So, let's pick up
Oh,
our
God
explanation
damn
right where
it.
we left off, right? So we get out of Hollow Bastion, we have the whole Princesses of Heart.
Wait!
Maleficent dies, and
Wait.
blah, blah, blah. Well, she doesn't die.
If you have a beer,
Nobody dies.
drink your beer now.
If you got popcorn, go get it now. This is your only warning. We'll wait.
Put down my fucking mug!
I needed a sip. No, you're good. That was fun. Okay. Now that you guys are back with your fucking popcorn and your drink, I'm glad you guys came back.
As you can see, I'm drinking out of a different cup this week because this motherfucker put some milk in my cup.
It's delicious. Strong bones, guys. Strong bones. So
I can only get like a beer and a half in here. That one gives me at least 2.
right, yeah, right.
Shit.
So
Yes, a half matters. All halves matter.
all halves matter. Hashtag all halves matter.
All right, go ahead.
So we pick up Kingdom Hearts right where we left off in our last discussion. For the sake of brevity, we get out of Hollow Bastion. I'm not going to bother trying to explain why the fuck Beast was there of all fucking like things because it makes no goddamn sense.
You know, originally when I played the game, I genuinely thought that was his castle.
Yeah, we all did. We all fucking did.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, Castle Oblivion. What the fuck is this?
Here's the thing that didn't make any sense specifically with not Radiant Garden, but Hollow Bastion rather. Beast should have never ended up there. His whole bullshit of his heart following Bell makes no sense. Any strong hearts that survive their worlds being encroached in darkness end up in Traverse Town. That's the whole point of Traverse Town. That's where the strong hearts go if they survive, right? The fact that his heart was able to follow his princess makes no fucking sense. But then again, this is most of the story. So, we get out of Hollow Bastion, we deal with all that shit, we go and confront Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, we have this whole spiel about, the darkness and the light and things of that regard. We beat up Ansem, and then, we open up the door to Kingdom Hearts, and the light pours out, the deep-seated light that exists inside the realm of darkness spews forth. And mind you, as much as the game loved to say, oh, this is Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness, that's not actually Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is actually a culmination of a whole bajillion amounts of hearts in one conglomerated giant heart, which can only be unlocked
But
by...
fun fact, if you had the original game, you did see Kingdom Hearts. If you had the original game, you did see it. You know where? On the front cover of the fucking game.
And that was it! That was it!
Tell me now.
No,
Tell me
it's
now.
true. It's true.
That thing you think is a heart moon? No, that's Kingdom Hearts.
That's Kingdom Hearts. Yes, indeed it is. It actually is Kingdom Hearts.
It's literally a moon heart.
So, it really fucking is, yeah! So we open up Kingdom Hearts, light spews out, destroys Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. This means that Master Xehanort's Heartless is officially destroyed. Now, Riku, having his own adventure being lost in the darkness and all that jazz, is on the other side in the realm of darkness. Mickey, who does not have a shirt on, and there is a reason for that,
Okay,
which we'll get to.
Time out. No.
You want to know it now?
Yeah, I want to know now. What?
In the Kingdom Hearts 2.8 chapter prologue, we find out that Aqua, who had also been lost in the darkness, actually met up with Mickey at one point in there. They teamed up to start beating up the darkness and shit like that. And as they got towards what was essentially an exit, right? Aqua and Mickey were going there, and Riku was running towards the door, right? So this giant culmination of different Heartless, it was all like came out.
I think I saw that. Aqua had to fight it.
Yeah. Well, Aqua and Mickey originally fought it on a sort of pseudo-Destiny Islands when it fell to darkness kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then what happened was this thing came in and barreled through Mickey, and the darkness itself destroyed Mickey's shirt. That's why he doesn't have a shirt on in the first game.
That's their reasoning?
Yep. And the first game, the actual only reason we have for why we only saw 5 minutes of Mickey is because that's all Disney.
Legal.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's legal reasons. It's all Disney would allow. So...
Disney is a fucking beast when it comes to... Nah, bro.
When it comes to Mickey, no, when it comes to Mickey, you do not touch Mickey.
No, but you understand. They are literally the king of... Nah, bro.
Yeah, seriously. Fucking seriously, man. You want to use one of our properties? Nah, bro. How much money you got? Nah.
Not enough.
Right? So Aqua, she does her giant holding the key thing, and she holds on to the darkness. Well, go, Mickey, go! And they go and do that, which means Aqua was actually in the background of the entirety of the ending of Kingdom Hearts 1. As the door closes and they go, ah! Mickey and Riku are now lost into the darkness, rather in the realm of the darkness specifically. And Sora and Kairi begin to separate as their worlds sort of fall back into each other, and the worlds that were originally lost to the darkness start to come back. This leads us into Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Now, while wandering through this land that Sora had
got to Chain of Memories.
Sora ends up in a little place called Castle Oblivion, which actually had a previous name because this place was actually forced into the darkness and locked as a world as a whole by Master Aqua, who actually... It's kind of hard to find this place in Castle Oblivion, but there is a room that exists in Castle Oblivion.
Is she a master?
Yes. She is one of the only ones of the three that was
got
appointed
the mark
title.
of master.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terra couldn't get it because he had darkness, and Ventus was not ready to take his his mastery exam.
Well, I mean, I still don't think that's fair.
It's not, which is why a lot of people without Master Ericus was extra hard on him, but there's actually more to it.
Yeah, I mean, Ericus was really hard on his students and his pupils.
He was.
And I understood it. I understand why.
I mean, it's Mark Hamill. You have to understand him.
Oh my god, that was Mark Hamill?
Yeah, Mark Hamill was Master Ericus.
God damn it.
Yeah.
What don't you do?
So, we get to Castle Oblivion. Welcome to Castle Oblivion, alright? This place has a couple different things going for it. First off is that it's controlled, not necessarily controlled by, but Namine has a power that allows her to manipulate people's memories. And she uses that to her advantage in this one.
Yeah.
This place is also kind of all over the place. There's no real set path in Castle Oblivion.
Okay, so what's the highlights?
It's meant to be a bit of a maze. Well, the highlights are, there's a room inside here where Ventus is actually stored, and that's why Master Aqua... I forget the name of the land that they existed on in Birth by Sleep, but originally the land they were on where they were trained by Master Ericus is the land that Aqua locks away into the darkness to keep Ventus's body safe after a whole ordeal, which we'll get to in the Birth by Sleep video. Now, the other highlights are, obviously, Axel starts to defect from the organization, right? This is the first time Xemnas had a lead on Ventus's body, which is why he sent part of the organization to Castle Oblivion to seek out Ventus's body. Ugh. We also find out that Namine is Kairi's nobody. We find out, as Sora gets more to the top, he starts to forget, his memories start to change. All those memories that Namine is actually taking, she's actually putting somewhere else. And we'll get to that in the 358 over 2 days parts of the video.
Well, I mean, what I find interesting though is that the real main characters of this thing, like everybody thinks the main character is fucking Sora, Goofy, Donald, and Riku, but it's genuinely Ventus, Terra, and Aqua.
Let me tell you how many important characters are in this.
Oh God.
Sora, Kairi, Riku, Goofy, Donald, Mickey, Master Xehanort, Ventus, Terra, Aqua, Vanitas,
Oh God damn it.
and Xemnas, Ansem the Wise,
Yeah.
and let's see, Xion, Roxas, Axel, Zigbar, technically, because he's actually very important to this, or Braig, since he's back.
Who's that one? Blue-haired guy?
Eye patch guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who's the blue-haired guy?
I can't remember his name. He's Sion's his name, actually.
Xion. Yeah, okay.
No, not Xion. Scion.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah, because I don't know. All I know is that the true main characters of this is really Ventus, Aqua, and Terra. If you really think about it.
If you want to go back farther, technically, the real main characters here is the Master of Masters.
Oh yeah, and his whole
unions. If you want to talk about main characters that have been in the series the longest, that have had the greatest staple, it would be Master Xehanort, because he's been around this shit for a while. Master of Masters, Master Yensid, and...
the weird guy who's covered up, who's been carrying that box.
Yeah. Well,
the apprentice guy.
I mean more people who've been more prominent in the series.
Yeah,
so for instance, Ventus would actually be...
Are we finally going to get an answer to that guy?
Supposedly, yeah. Supposedly we're going to find out what's in that box. We'll cover more of that later in the other videos you guys will see.
Honestly, as you guys can tell, Chain of Memories is my least favorite because, one, I never played it. I could care less about the card game. And two, I mean, from what I hear, the story's kind of weak, so...
Actually, the story in Chain of Memories is actually probably one of the stronger ones in its attempt to try and move things forward. But it's also where the series initially gets very fucking complicated. Especially on a handheld title where not only can you not hear these names, but they're all spelled with these X's and they're all over the place, right? It's very weird, right? So... let's see, just to kind of sum it up, essentially Marluxia and his people who were over in Organization 13, the chunks that were over there, they were actually going to betray Organization 13 as a whole. They had no intentions of sticking around, so Marluxia's plan was, yeah, we're going to get really thing, and we're going to get Sora, and we'll have all the hearts and shit like that, and obviously that didn't work. At the end of Chain of Memories, Sora is given an option to get into a container by Namine, and she says, hey man, if you go in here, I'll give you all your memories back, don't worry about it. And he's like, okay, cool. And then in the midst of that, on the opposite side of everything, is actually where Riku and Mickey, which fucking bothers me to this day, Riku and Mickey find a way out of the realm of darkness to Castle Oblivion, right? Welcome to my world. Welcome to my fucking world. I don't understand it because, again, someone like Aqua, Master Aqua, who's been in the realm of darkness for nearly 10 goddamn years, has aged none and can't find a way out. And she was being led by Ventus's remnants of his heart and Terra's remnants of his heart? Bullshit! Wrap it up. Riku is actually going the opposite way that Sora's going. He's essentially going from the top to the bottom. Him and King Mickey are trying to find a way out of this fucking place. They have no idea what's going on. When they do finally get out of there, they find Namine. Riku fights Riku Replica, which is actually part of the program that created Xion. because they were actually making a couple husks to carry over Sora's memories while things were being moved around in Sora's mind and whatnot because they needed Sora to become a mindless puppet.
Wow. So she lied to him.
Of course she did. She had to. She was under Organization 13's control. She had no fucking choice in that.
I'll get you your memories back. Secretly tries to destroy him.
Well, not so much. That was before the part. This is during the story when she's actually removing those memories from him initially. Where she put those memories is in the husks. One of the husks that was created by Organization 13, the same way the Riku replica program was created. So Riku gets through it. He fights the Riku replica. The replica kind of just disappears, gets pissed off, and goes yeah for a little bit, and then Riku eventually meets up with Sora, and his body's already in the container thing, and he's like, "Phew, Sora, you good? Awesome. I'm gonna go do some things. Bye." And that's where Chain of Memory kind of leaves off. I know that's very vague, and I'm trying not to let this go on too long. But in the meantime, guys,
oh my God.
Brush that dust off your shoulders. Brush that dust off that beautiful ass subscribe button. If you like what we do here, leave a like in this video. Leave a comment down in the comment section. We'll try to get back to you guys. Don't forget to give that bell a little ding so you always know when our next video goes live. If you really like what we do here, share us out to your friends. Tell everyone you've ever met and everyone you've never met about what it is we do here. And if you absolutely love what it is we do here, drop us a tip on Patreon. We'd really appreciate it. Remember, guys, there are 2 tiers. The first one is the tip jar. The second one, get your name on these scrolling credits.
Timmy, come here. I got a duster. You're dusty.
But we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.
Oh, wait, there's dust on you. Bye, bitches.